I'm Ed Hatley. I'm the mayor of Lincolnton, but more importantly than that is what I did or how I spent my life. I'm a retired educator. I was a teacher, principal, and worked in the county office here in Lincoln County. And I would like to stress to you the importance of voting yes for the quarter-cent sales tax coming up on May the 8th. You may ask, well, why would I vote for an increase in taxes? Well, how could you not vote for the children of Lincolnton and Lincoln County? Too many times our kids have been left behind, and that's my main reason for supporting this sales tax is it's to bring our children up. One of the proposed expenditures for this sales tax is to improve the technology. Our kids are terribly behind in technology compared to other students throughout this country. We don't have the modern equipment that it takes to educate children on technology. And all of you, I've got grandchildren. My grandchildren know more about technology than I do. Thank gosh, but we need to have the equipment to increase their knowledge of computers and all sorts of technology. Another major reason for this sales tax is to improve the safety of our schools. I know all of you have heard of the terrible tragedies that have happened in other school systems. What's sad is that same tragedy may happen here in Lincoln County. If we improve our safety measures, improve our security of our schools, then how can you vote against that? How can you not support improving the safety of our schools? Also, another thing that has always been a problem here in Lincoln County is that we don't have a solid stream of revenues for the schools. Thank God the county commissioners have been good to us over the years, but if we had that solid stream of revenue to make sure that much money is going into education each year, think of all the planning that could take place. Think of all the supplies that could be purchased. Think about all the ways that education could be enhanced with just that quarter-cent sales tax. So I stress to you and all citizens of Lincoln County, vote yes on May the 8th for a quarter-cent sales tax for our children. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Martin Eady. I'm a member of the Lincoln City Council and former superintendent of Lincoln County Schools. I know firsthand the needs our students have in having access to technology to prepare them for the 21st century. Our schools are inadequately funded to meet this need. 20 years ago, we were well behind where we needed to be in acquiring technology. And here we are 20 years later, and we're still behind, and the technology we had is now old and outdated. I want to encourage you to vote yes on the quarter-percent sales tax that's coming up on May the 8th. I look forward to seeing you at the polls so we can improve the future of our children through 21st century education.
Hello citizens of Lincoln County, my name is Chris Ryan and I am excited to be a part of a community group that goes by the name Educate Lincoln. Educate Lincoln was formed recently to educate our community about the quarter-cent sales tax referendum that's coming up on the May 8th primary ballot. The referendum will be listed on both the Republican and the Democrat ballots, so I want to personally encourage everyone to vote for the quarter-cent sales tax, as it will have a tremendous positive impact on our schools, both public and charter, and on our community. My mom taught in Lincoln County schools for over 30 years, and she used to say a version of one of my favorite quotes, "Children don't care how much you know until they know how much you care." Next Tuesday, May 8th, 2018, as citizens of Lincoln County, we have an opportunity to show our students how much we care. There are three priorities for the quarter-cent sales tax, which is expected to generate about $2.2 million to be used by Lincoln County Schools and Lincoln Charter School as a stable, recurring source of annual revenue for our schools. First is technology. We have over 5,000 devices in our school system right now that are 7 to 10 years old. So we need this in order to provide our students with the resources they need to go to the next level. The second priority is capital improvements. Just like you and I have structures in our homes and our offices that need to be repaired, we have the same thing in our school system. It includes roofing, HVAC, parking lots, and of course security. And then the last priority, or the third priority, would be classroom materials and supplies. The state has drastically cut the budget for supplies and materials over the past 10 years. And so this will be a significant decrease in out-of-pocket expenses that our teachers are having to make in order to provide them with the supplies and materials that they need. So as a parent, as a volunteer, as a community member, I want to encourage you to vote for the quarter-cent sales tax next Tuesday, May 8th. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Wanda Lutz. I would like to ask your consideration of the quarter-cent sales tax increase that will be on the ballot on May 8th. If you are a registered Democrat, you have the opportunity to vote for this. It's the only thing on some ballots. If you're in the county, if you're in the city, you have a candidate to vote for. There's the referendum. And if you are a registered Republican in the county, here's your ballot. So everybody in Lincoln County will have an opportunity to support the students in Lincoln County. I have two grandchildren, Olivia, who's in 4th grade at Pumpkin Center Intermediate, and Joseph, who's filming this for us, who is in 7th grade at North Lincoln Middle School. I have been a longtime resident of Lincoln County and an educator in Lincoln County, and I'm very proud to support all the students who attend Lincoln County schools as well as the charter schools. All will benefit from this money that will stay in the county. All the money will be used for the school system. Technology improvements, facility improvements, etc. This money will be used for those things. Please vote for the referendum on May 8th. Thank you.
I'm Lori Morrow, Superintendent of Lincoln County Schools. On May 8th, the voters have an opportunity to support the quarter-cent sales tax referendum for education. What is the quarter-cent sales tax, you might be asking? This sales tax is a fair tax, one that everybody pays, and one that would support all students in Lincoln County. It would provide the much-needed upgrades and enhancements to the technology in our schools as we train our students to be digitally literate and globally competitive. It will also allow us to improve safety and security features all across our school campuses, as well as improve our school facilities with needed upgrades and building improvements. And finally, this sales tax revenue would allow additional materials and supplies in the hands of our classroom teachers and students. I hope you will join me in supporting the quarter-cent sales tax referendum for education.